Hi, friends. Thanks for watching. So I just stumbled across this website, like some reference to a website called factnet.org. And it has been so hard to find because it's like it's taken over by this other thing, and so it has all these like really nice things. Okay, so FactNet Global. So I'm just trying to find about this lady that helped work on people who are getting out of cults, and it took me like maybe 20 minutes wrestling with uh, the Wayback Machine. But finally, I mean, I have been like, it kept on pushing me back to global. So anyways, this is being scrubbed and obfuscated. So I feel compelled to take a look at it since it's been so hard to find. So, so there was this woman, Margaret Singer, was an expert in brainwashing and cults. She passed away November 2003. I think she had kidney disease. So, um, so anyways, this is just what it looks like. And see, so there's books to purchase. Fundamentals of Extremism by Kimberly Blaker. Um, Devil Fish will translate. So there's Fight Against Coercive Tactics Network. So, and the reason why I was looking at that is because that's what's going on today. There's coercive tactics going on right now regarding like the whole like people having to wear a mask and people having to do weird, crazy injections that alter, like, so you become genetically modified. Interesting, the Moonies use the Washington Times as a front group to gain power and legitimacy. Like, does that seem like anything? Noam Chomsky, media control. And the thing is, Noam Chomsky may be disinformation, but it's interesting because his material is like it's he's like warning everybody against the neoliberal fascists that are taking over. Um, and I mean, I think this is possibly a male to female, which yeah, they may do that. Um, so this is spooky, but anyways, there's such a thing as muti murders where people are killed to sell for parts, which is actually, this is going on in China with organ harvesting. So in Africa, this goes on as well. And yeah, so Krishna. So Bob Penny passed away. I wonder when he passed away. 2003. Wow, that's interesting. So uh, So, okay, this guy passed away June 19, 2003. And then this other person passed away November 2003. Margaret Singer, also involved in this. Like, is that suspicious at all? All right. Well, let's look at how to create create a FactNet mirror, because I think this needs to be backed up. I mean, I'm no expert in this, but so Weaver. So zip download. I don't know if I have enough memory for doing something like this. I will keep that in mind. So disclaimer, contacting FactNet. So and of course, if I'm going too fast, you can just slow down, just click slow the speed or pause the video. So manage@factnet.org is how you contact them. The board of directors, FactNet inquiry. So there's manage@factnet. I don't know if this web page is still working because I couldn't find this correct one, so I can't find anything there. Okay, there we go. So it just takes me around. Okay, subscribe to the newsletter. I'm not going to go leave there. Let's see. Trying to see if there's a link address. You know, this is tedious, but workshop former group members, Colorado, Devotee Farm by George Vaishnava, Fundamentals of Extremism, Media Control by Noam Chomsky, more books. I wonder if it'll take me there. And on the side, as this is loading, there's a discussion board, guide to cults, child abuse, group cult groups list, recovery books, spiritual safeguards, signs of a destructive cult, mind control, news, cult news, index, experts, organizations, support groups, internet resources, terrorism. So I feel like this is all going on. And this started with apparently, maybe with Scientology, I don't know. But okay, so this is their index. Wow, Amway's on there. Recommended books on brainwashing, coercive persuasion. I don't know what Bruderhoff is, Manson, Children of God, EST, fiction books. That looks interesting. Heaven's Gate, Jehovah's Witnesses, Jonestown, Militia, Millennial, Cults, Satanism, Scientology, Unification, White Supremacy. No, that's it. Okay. So I'm interested in the mind control, but there's toxin religion recovery, which is interesting, corporate cults. So combating cult mind control, Steve Hassan, releasing the bonds, Steve Hassan, cults in our myths, Margaret Singer, Eric Hoffer, True Believer, Williams Sargent, Battle for the Mind, Denise Wynn, Manipulated Mind, Guru Papers, Joel Kramer, Mark Galanter, Cults, Faith Healing Coercion, Margaret Singer, Crazy Therapies, Captive Hearts, Captive Minds, Madeleine Lindau Tobias, Janja Lalich, and Michael Gone. So they were in a cult, and okay, influence, psychology of persuasion, Robert Chi, then toxic religion recovery, Michael Langon, cults, twisted scriptures, Mary Alice Trunalojar, healing spiritual abuse, Ken Healing Spiritual Abuse, Ken Blue. Subtle Power of Spiritual Abuse, David Johnson. I have that book. Toxic Face, Stephen R. Burn. Corporate Cults, Dave Arnott. Okay, so Cults by Warren Adler, The Remnant, George Flossy. So these are fictional accounts. Animal Farm, George Orwell. 1984, George Orwell. Yeah, and one of my clients actually recommended Animal Farm. So anyway, I'm just gonna save this somewhere. Right about. All right, so it is. I think this is worth trying to find this this website on the Wayback Machine, and it is just very difficult because this is what they say. It's trying to redirect me to this other place. Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, okay, so it's going way back. All right, so let's see. Okay, so that wasn't archived. Let's see if 2001 is archived. Okay, it's not right. Why is it saying it has results? So anyway, so editorials and newsletters, which might also be good to check out. See if any newspapers supported vetting this crime against humanity. You know, destructive cults. So that's taken a little while to load. And again, it's clear to me what's going on right now in our world is a mass cult takeover, and we need help. I don't know. I mean, just don't know enough. Okay, so newsletters, state control of the internet by China in 2002. So activist Scientology cult pays 8 million. Legal observers watching litigation practices, Moonies, 2002. I didn't even know they were around still. Scientology, 2002. Virtual child murders, BackNet alert in England and South Africa. Google censorship and Scientology. So archived. Let's see if I can get in there. So Earthlink, wow, promoting Scientology. Mind control in the World Trade Center bombings, and that's October. Well, a next leader, pervasive cult criminal mentality. So that's 98. Mission goals and cults. Recovery workshop under. Okay. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't help. Okay. Okay. In control. So just kind of an update. Amazon, eBay. Coercive mind control. So modern forms of mind control include restricting access to alternative information, lack of transparency in government and businesses, poor education, press monopolies, and promoting political and cultural arenas that are so circumscribed by fear that open and free democratic debate cannot occur. So this was like 2002. Saying we need to demand transparency. Of course, are they killing? Did they kill those people? It's a question in my mind. Okay, and so maybe the folks at manage at FactNet. Maybe I could copy link. I could find that. Them there. No. Oh yeah, maybe. Sorry, I'm taking you through all this as I'm just trying to get through this. So apologize. But so this is where I was at when I was trying to find this website, is it wouldn't let me in. Even though there's clearly these little indicators, it would only take me to a more recent page that isn't FactNet. Okay, so maybe we exhausted what I want to see. Report, the Constitution, the mission, reciprocal links. I couldn't even find this on 4. So Alan Tate Wood's page on the cult phenomenon. Amquix info, Australia. Crank.net mind control. This one's in Spanish. Libertad de Expresión. I don't know if this is in Spanish or Italian. Why be a critic of psychology? Thingyapana.org. What is Scientology really? larabell.org. Church of Scientology versus FactNet. Okay. Wow, I remember GeoCities. I'll see if this is, I bet that's not even around. Internet resources to help agencies find information, www.coyote.com. Redwood Highway, crime law and related, www.sonoma.edu. /CJA/info/info p1.html. Errol Cooley, Scientology in Boston University. So homesnafu.de /tileman, TILMAN /BU. Veda.nl /relru, HTM, RELRU, 1998, what's new? And that's issues, etc.org. Sociology of religion, unnatural FAQs, Maharishi, FactNet, library catalog, why are they dead? I'm very curious about that. Okay, alternative publications with archives, internet.ggu.edu, university_library /if/alt.html, Scientology, telecommunications, nations, atheism web, Electronic resources for atheists. I'll support atheists. I mean, it's terrible what these cults have done. Okay, Scientology, lots of Scientology, Geek News. That's how Satan does it. He infests organizations that claim to represent God, and of course they're evil and makes God repellent. It's very terrible. So spirituality, Keith Camp on Scientology. Okay, cults, apologetics, Micah Boswell, Ananzi, Bay Area Skeptics, Church of Scientology, faith dealers, people who take advantage of human spiritual needs, Battlefield Earth, Q, cyber rights, astronomy. Boy, there's quite a lot here because I'm not even all the way. Skip sites, Sloboda, Gavora, and travel clams. I don't know if that's supposed to be claims. Okay, lots inside Scientology. Just gonna see. Okay, invisible personnel can induce sleep on the driver to cause a car accident. Boycott Brazil. So I'm just skinning over this. Trace Formation of America, 2001. I think they meant to write Transformation of America. And control citizens against human rights abuse. It's just crazy what's going on. And that's why we need to turn to Jesus, because we fight not flesh and blood, but principalities. Okay, GeoCities. So families against cults. There's a spiritual abuse, cult outreach, abuse and addiction. So here's some books. I don't know about them, but we heard somebody in that first FactNet it recommended Toxic Faith, Churches That Abuse, and that's by Ronald Enroth. Another one by him, Recovery from Churches That Abuse, Healing Spiritual Abuse by Ken Blue, and so that's all that's there. Families Against Cults. That's in Indiana. So let's see what their objective is. So he was a Mormon. That seems like a good one. Okay, so now they have a butterfly, which is very MK Ultra. I mean, but anyway, I'm just gonna hope that they know what they're doing. Spiritual abuse and Sosa. Sosa's about 1987, and okay. So these are just behaviors of abuse. So various wounds, burns, caretaker tendencies with corresponding self-neglect or abuse. Clothing appears stained, torn, bloody, children hungry, sexual differences, um, sexual diseases, infectious diseases, night terrors, clothing not suitable. I have noticed that just in general, most children are not wearing clothing not suitable for weather conditions. Compulsive or obsessive thoughts, confusion about roles in family, confusion, concern about what constitutes childhood. This is amazing information. I've never seen anything like this before. Um, so these are the things to watch for. So tragic. It's painful to read. Okay, let's see what their book list is. Body Scripture by Barbara Hope, Subtle Power of Spiritual Abuse, David Johnson, Jeff Van Vonderen, First Person Plural, Cameron West, Safe Passage to Healing, Christine Oksana, The Scheme, Barry, Suffer the Little Children, F. Rafferty, and E. O'Sullivan, Tell Me a Story, Lisa Suhay, Become One, Sarah Olson, Multiple Personality, R. Douglas Smith, Into the Calvin Morrisseau, Treating Survivors of Satanist Abuse, edited by Valerie Sinison, 13 Pieces Life with a Multiple, Mary Locke, Assessment and Treatment of Multiple Personality and Dissociative Disorders, James Block, Becoming One, Sarah Olson, Beyond Integration, Doris Bryant, Judy Kessler, Breaking the Circle of Satanic Ritual Abuse, writer, Broken Child, Marsha Cameron, Bunny, Lauren Lund, Can I Look Now? Rachel Downing, Childhood Antecedents, Richard Kluft, Clinical Perspectives on Multiple Personality Disorder, Richard Kluft, Catherine Fine, Coping with Trauma, Alan John G. Cry of the Invisible, Michael Susko, Diagnosis and Treatment of Multiple Personality Disorder, Frank Putnam, David Spiegel, Dissociative Disorders, Ernest Hilgard, Dividing Consciousness, Doris Bryant, Family Inside, Foxworth, Regnery Schwartz, Five of Me, Joan Frances Casey, The Flock, C.W. Duncan, fractured mirror. Wow, there's a lot of books here. So hopefully, if you're interested, you can just go to http:// sosa.org. That's SOSA book.html. So it definitely looks like a lot of multiple personality disorder occurs with this. Okay, so it wasn't quite so horrible. I mean, it is horrible. It's terrible. This is painful to look at, and it's just I don't know what to say. But this is what I think everything that's going on with this whole coronavirus thing. I think it has to do with human child trafficking, and the very people that are supposed to help are often involved, are often the people that I mean, it could be these very people are doing child trafficking. It's just it's very, I just don't know what to, I don't know, like, what are people supposed to do? Um, message boards. I'm gonna go there because, right, poems, prose, art, okay, Midwest Christian Outreach in Illinois. So I'm not sure what that's about. Okay. Okay. So this just seems to be a general. So we're in FactNet. Okay. So for some reason that just, oh, I'm just gonna see if it's able to link to. Okay, wow, this is a bad sign. Bad, bad. Shame on them. Anyway, okay, well, that's like I said. All right. Okay, BackNet. They are dead. So it's 1985. File names. Satanism concerns on the decline. Scientology. Well, I wish they would say why, like, why did they say why they were all dead? And are these the guys that were dead? These are people with big names. Stories. Okay. That's just not helpful. Okay. So I don't know who these people are. If you think, okay. So he's, so Joe Snart at fast.net. He might see if he's still around. His studies in fine art history led to his interest in it as a cult specialist. Totally makes no sense. That is pretty amazing. And it's so true, right? I mean, if you're, um, if you do the research that I do, like art is where, you know, theater, sculpture, everything's like a lie. So brainwashing is intensive, forcible indoctrination aimed at replacing a person's basic convictions with an alternative set of fixed beliefs. Thought reform and the psychology of totalism describes 8 theories or 8. Okay, so Carol Gia Balvo's cult information. So 6 conditions of thought reform based on Margaret Sanger. Keep the person aware of what's going on, how they're being changed, and control their social and physical environment, their time, create a sense of powerlessness, manipulate rewards, punishments, put forth a closed system of logic and authoritarian structure, rent, snow, feed. And the 8, so this is Robert G. Lifton's 8 psychological reform program, media control, so it controls information and environment, mystical manipulation that appear spontaneous, orchestrated, engineered, demand for purity, the world is viewed as black and white, passion, sacred science, loading the language, doctrine over person. Members' personal experiences are subordinated to the sacred science. Dispensing of existence. The group has a prerogative to decide who has the right to exist or not. Oh my gosh, I was at a permaculture thing. And it was totally, they asked, why should we let you live? You know, the guy was kind of, he was like trying to be joking, but I wonder if that guy knew something that the rest of us didn't. This is evil. Just want you to know, on people who are supposed to be against human trafficking, they're doing freaking devil horns. It's just so upsetting. So anyways, I probably burnt you guys out, but so that's members. So this is Carol, Giambalvo, Carol's cult information. And I guess you could look it up, http semicolon or colon front slash whack whack members.aol.com front slash carol 2180 front slash treform.html. So just want to make sure there's nothing really great that I'm missing here. Freedom of mind. I don't know if we looked at that one, but this one seems like a good thing to check out. freedomofmind.com, help a loved one. And this is a fake one. This is a fake fact net. So the one we've been looking at is from the 90s or whatever, a little old school fact net, and can't remember the formal name again. Let's see if we can find it. It's like freedom. Fight against coercive tactics network. Okay, so that's what FactNet is about. This is about global warming. So it's totally a globalist. They've taken over FactNet, because there's no reason why it's called FactNet. They're just vital part. This is just probably some UN. And then so Lawrence Wallersheim, he commented here, and a couple times. So anyways, well, thank you so much for watching, and please comment, and if you know anything, please share. Thank you, and God bless.